Hello, everyone. My name is Saul Macias, and I want to take you guys on for a visit and exploration to my trip to the Riverside Art Museum and Chicano Art Exhibition. I believe this trip was a really strong reminder of our history and cultural identity, that being if you are Chicano. If not, anyways, welcome along for the ride. I hope what you find is really intriguing, and it's a really nice honor to be able to find all this artistry of our culture, our heritage, and the vibrant soul pretty much of Mexican culture. There's many beautiful artworks around here, and I hope what you find is interesting. Starting off the exhibition, though, I would run into this beautiful artwork, not related to the exhibition, but I thought it was really nice to note on. Anyways, I would continue exploring, and I would find this Cesar Chavez type of artwork. I thought it was really nice, really beautiful. Cesar Chavez was one of the most important Latino civil rights leaders in American history. Um, his work showed that ordinary people, when united, can make a real change. He made a big impact in the Latino working industry, changing a lot of the rules and making it that pay wasn't so low and we weren't working so many long hours and in dangerous conditions. I would also find this really informational text next to the artwork. I really recommend you give this a read. Moving on, I found this really dark, eerie room with chairs just set up in front of TVs, which was playing some weird type of footage all the time with a very eerie sound in the background. It would bring in random Mexican information. I believe some information that would bring up is a term known as bocha. When a Mexican has lost its form of Spanish, its native language, and the term that we Mexicans would use is known as bocha. And I would keep repeating that randomly out of nowhere, like it'd glitch out and just say bocha, bocha, bocha. I'll show you guys some footage about it here now. What is it? I found a lot of interest in this room, mainly due to its eeriness as well as the context and information it was also trying to inform. It's also really saddening knowing that we Mexicans tend to push our culture away whenever we tell people bocha. I believe bocha is a really negative connotation. It's like a way of telling us that we are not Mexican enough. It is a really major part of our culture, to tease each other, but sometimes I feel like it could come off as a little harsh. Anyways, enough talking. Let's get to this eerie footage that I had spoke about. Who's trying to act white, but it has been largely embraced by Chicanos with a sense of dismissed humor. Anyways, moving past this very eerie room, let's give a little quick shout out to the very nice detailed restaurant that I found really nice. Unrelated, but anyways, a big part of Mexican culture, as we all know, is our mothers. They're the ones that really cared for us, and they've been there for with us for a lot of our time, the beginning, and guided us when we were young. As I continued to walk around, I found these paper plates filled with artwork of, children, us Mexican traditions, piñatas, our family gatherings, taking these photos. I think these all paintings were memories of someone else, a memory that strikes us very well. This artwork also that I had found was really a reminder of me running along the Mexican streets and going down to this really rundown looking place, trying to get a treat. And if you're Mexican American, just as I am, you would understand that many of our family's roots stretch deep into Mexico, where our place of origin is built on pride, culture, and beliefs of hard work. Our Mexican parents came from places where they had to leave their homes, families, and everything familiar in order just to sacrifice their lives for our future lives, for their children, that being us. And I believe many of you can agree that their heavy influence on us was also their culture, as religion played a major role into all of this. And It's a constant reminder to us that why we keep moving forward and the strength that becomes our strength. Their sacrifices become our motivation, and I hope their dreams become the path we walk today. In the end, I hope you found this trip as inspiring as I also had found it inspiring. I believe it really reminded me of our Mexican culture and the celebration of our strength that we have within our family, our pride, and the deep roots that run through Mexico. Um, I hope you found a lot of this artwork inspiring, and I hope it's a reminder to us where we come from and an inspiration to us to move forward with corazón, orgullo, y esperanza. Thank you for listening. This has been Saul. Peace.